Hello, everybody. This is Jennifer Jennings, your intuitive astrologer in the hills of Tennessee. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is the fifth house series. We are taking a trip around the zodiac here in the fifth house. Today's video is about Jupiter. What does it mean to have Jupiter here in the fifth house? Jupiter is a quick movement. Jupiter is the teacher. This is a Sagittarian energy. And so the archer brings us great luck, brings us lessons, brings us prosperity, higher learning, higher education. Jupiter is a teacher. The Sagittarian energy is a quick movement, it's fire, it's explosive, brings us intuition. Chiron is the higher octave of Jupiter. So these lessons are the key. The key is to go back, check out the patterns, and heal ourselves. That's what this hunter of Chiron teaches us. The Sagittarian energy rules the liver, the hips, the thighs. And so when we bring this energy of Jupiter into the fifth house that's ruled by the sun, this Leo lion energy, we are bringing the I see into the I will house. And so this creative expansion that takes place here with the house of creativity and children, there could be issues with your child's liver, with their blood, with their intuition that will help you learn, expanding the mind to teach other people about what is going on with your children, what is going on with you. It may not have anything to do with your children. This could mean that you have an expansive home, a big home that you create with your children. Edgar Casey had Jupiter here in the fifth house. His was in Capricorn, so he mastered the art of intuition, this traveling, this remote viewing that he had in the fifth house with Jupiter. Jupiter brings us intelligence, and when expanding and creating with this energy of Leo, there could be a dogmatic approach to the way that you teach or the way that you learn. Jupiter wants you to expand this narrow way of dogmatic, prideful thinking that Leo could bring to this energy with Jupiter. The sun, Leo, this energy rules the back and the spine and the heart. The fifth house can bring us romance. It can bring us, like I said, it can bring us lots of luck. But with this luck also comes lessons that we learn from. Someone with Jupiter here could definitely be a great performer, someone in the performing arts, someone who is, like I said, a teacher, a professor, an intuitive thinker if Jupiter has Sagittarius or Capricorn here. There would be a mastery with this Sagittarian Jupiter energy. This creative expression of the divine with Jupiter here in the fifth house and creating with this Jupiter energy can be risky. You would definitely need to take risks so you can learn these patterns that help your higher state of consciousness. Jupiter also rules the sciatic nerve. So nerve sensations, nervous system. There is something going on with the sciatica if these energies get off balance. Jupiter in the fifth house can bring you lots of wisdom. This quick movement energy can bring this expansion, this higher state of awareness to how you create and inspiring children. Your children inspiring you with Jupiter here would definitely take place. Depending on, of course, what else is in your chart, depending on what else you have, is it aspecting Jupiter good? Is there a square? Is there an opposition that you are being challenged with in this lifetime? Well, that remains to be seen. And if you need a personal reading, be sure and find me on Facebook, Astrology Detectives, and message me there. If you haven't liked and subscribed and hit the little bell, be sure and do that as well. I would really appreciate your likes and your comments and just the interaction with what you have aspected here with Jupiter in the 5th house. So that's basically the quick synopsis of what it would mean to have Jupiter here in the 5th house. So join me next time. All right. We'll see you. Peace.